At nearly 17,000 feet below the ocean, scientists pulled up a fish that has no face, no eyes, no nose, just a blank mask staring back. And if that's not creepy enough, in shallower waters there are ghost sharks, ancient predators with glassy rabbit eyes, and even a claw that grows out of their forehead. These aren't myths or monsters from horror movies. They're real creatures, alive today in the abyss. And in this video, we're counting down the two strangest animals that inspired centuries of ghost stories: the faceless cusk eel and the ghost shark. You'll see how they look, how they survive in total darkness, and why they became the origins of marine horror legends. Stick around until the end, because what science has discovered about these ghosts is even stranger than the myths. Number 2. The faceless fish, nearly 17,000 feet beneath the ocean surface, where the pressure could crush a submarine like a soda can, lives Typhlonus nasus, better known as the faceless cusk eel. When you first look at it, your brain almost refuses to process it. The head is pale and smooth, the eyes hidden under skin, and the mouth is tucked below, facing downward. In the abyss, vision means nothing. Instead, the faceless fish feels the world through vibrations in the water and the faintest chemical trails. Even in the freezing dark, it can hunt prey that never sees it coming. This eerie animal was first collected in 1874 by the HMS Challenger expedition, preserved in a jar like a ghost caught in glass. For over a century, it vanished from science, known only from that single specimen. In 2017, during Australia's Sampling the Abyss expedition, researchers dredged one up again. When the footage hit the internet, it spread like wildfire. The fish with no face was real. But if the faceless fish is what happens when evolution erases features, what about when evolution adds bizarre ones, like glassy eyes and forehead claws? That's where ghost sharks glide in. Number 1. The ghost sharks. Now we move from the abyss into the twilight. Between 300 and 1,000 meters deep, another monster drifts silently: the ghost shark, or Chimaera. These aren't true sharks, but distant relatives, split off more than 400 million years ago. That makes them older than trees, survivors of multiple mass extinctions. The ghost shark earns its name the second you see it. Its eyes are huge, round, and glassy, glowing like rabbit eyes in the beam of a submersible. Its skin is smooth and scaleless, slippery and pale. Unlike the rough sandpaper hide of normal sharks, its snout stretches into odd points or shovels, giving the entire head a mask-like silhouette. And then there's the detail that haunts people most. Males grow a retractable spike from the forehead, called a tenaculum. It's covered in tiny teeth, not for fighting, but for mating. During reproduction, the male uses this claw to grip the female. Imagine seeing that for the first time. Centuries ago, no wonder stories spread of monsters with weapons growing from their heads. Ghost sharks have a sixth sense. Their heads are wired with pores that detect electricity, letting them sense the twitch of a hidden muscle or the beat of a heart in the dark. To us, it looks like silent stalking. To them, it's survival. For decades, the faceless fish existed only as a preserved specimen. Then, in 2017, Australia's abyssal expedition dredged one up alive, its smooth white head shocking even veteran scientists. Images of a fish with no face went viral overnight. Ghost sharks, meanwhile, were whispered about until 2016, when an ROV in the Bering Sea captured one on high-definition video. The clip showed a pale shark with pointy snout and glassy eyes drifting slowly through the black. Since then, NOAA submersibles have filmed more, revealing smooth skin, rabbit eyes, and haunting movements that look like something out of a ghost story. Seen on camera, it's easy to understand the fear. A faceless fish floating like a mask. A shark with claws in its head gliding like an apparition. They don't just look unnatural, they look wrong. But unlike movie monsters, these animals are real and fragile. Could the true horror be losing them before we even understand them? Because these ghosts of the deep are more vulnerable than they look. Scientists are racing to decode their secrets, scanning ghost shark DNA, imaging faceless fish bones, and searching for eggs in the deep. Hidden inside these creatures might be answers to how life itself first took shape. Lose them, and those answers vanish forever. So, what have we seen? A faceless fish with no eyes, gliding silently in the abyss. A ghost shark with glassy eyes and a forehead claw, stalking prey with electric senses. Legends of sea devils and faceless horrors, born from fleeting glimpses in the dark. And the modern footage that proves evolution creates monsters stranger than fiction. These animals remind us that the ocean is Earth's last frontier. For every faceless fish rediscovered, for every ghost shark filmed alive, there are thousands of creatures still waiting unseen. But here's the terrifying part. We've explored less than 20% of the deep sea. That means 80% is still a blank page. If these faceless ghosts exist in the part we've seen, what nightmares might be hiding in the rest? That's the mystery waiting in the next video.